It began on a muggy August evening in 2016. Birmingham, Alabama, a city known for its steel industry, historic neighborhoods, and quiet suburbs, became the stage for something chilling. On the outskirts of the 5 Points South District, a neighborhood bustling with families, teenagers begin disappearing without a trace. Subscribe to the channel for the latest true crime cases. Don't miss a single story. The first to vanish was 16-year-old Leila Thompson, a bright high school junior known for her love of photography and her small circle of close friends. She was last seen walking home from the community library at dusk, her camera bag slung across her shoulder, earbuds in, listening to her favorite playlist. The street was quiet, save for the occasional car passing by. By the time her parents reported her missing, hours had passed. The police combed the area, checking alleys, abandoned warehouses, even the local park, but found nothing. No footprints, no signs of struggle, not even a discarded backpack. A week later, Marcus Reynolds, a 15-year-old football player, disappeared on his way to his evening job at a nearby diner. His mother had watched him leave and expected him back within an hour, but Marcus never returned. Witnesses reported seeing a dark van parked near the diner at the time, its windows heavily tinted. Yet when authorities inspected the footage from the diner's security cameras, nothing unusual appeared. It was as if Marcus had simply evaporated. By the end of the month, 4 more teens vanished. Each disappearance was eerily similar: a quiet evening, a single teen walking or biking alone, and then nothing. Authorities were baffled. The Birmingham Police Department formed a special task force called Project Lantern, dedicated to investigating the vanishing teens. Investigators scoured local neighborhoods, interviewed witnesses, and set up surveillance in areas where previous disappearances had occurred. But leads were scarce, and fear gripped the city. Parents no longer let their children walk home alone. The streets grew empty at night. The case took a strange turn when a local teenager, Samantha Sam Ellis, claimed to have seen something unusual while walking home from a friend's house. She described a shadowy figure standing at the edge of the woods near a creek that ran behind one of the missing teens' houses. According to Sam, the figure didn't move naturally. It was tall with an unsettling gait, and its face seemed obscured by a mask. When she tried to get closer, it vanished. The police investigated the area but found no trace of anyone. Then came the first major twist. A week later, a small notebook was found wedged between the bricks of an abandoned school near 5 Points South. The notebook belonged to Leila Thompson, one of the first missing teens. Inside were sketches of the creek, the dark figure, and cryptic symbols that seemed almost ritualistic. Some pages contained partial phone numbers, strange letters, and directions that led investigators to dead ends or empty lots. It appeared the teens may have been aware of something or someone lurking in Birmingham, yet none had escaped to tell their story. The second twist revealed itself when a local blogger, obsessed with the disappearances, posted footage from a hidden camera she had placed in a quiet alley near one of the missing teens' houses. The footage showed a dark van driving slowly along the streets, stopping in front of houses late at night. For a fleeting moment, it appeared to hover, as if floating, before continuing its route. The blogger speculated the van was connected to the disappearances. Police checked license plates, but every number led to dead ends or vehicles that didn't exist in any database. The city was on edge, rumors spreading that the van might be supernatural or operated by someone who knew the city too well to be caught. Months passed. Parents grew desperate. Neighborhood watch groups formed, walking the streets at night. Some teenagers reported receiving strange messages on social media, cryptic warnings, photos of empty streets, and even messages claiming to know where the missing teens were. No ransom or demands were made, only eerie taunts. Then came the third twist. A former Marine named Ethan Caldwell, who had returned to Birmingham after serving overseas, claimed to have vital information. According to Ethan, the disappearances followed a pattern he recognized from his time in covert operations. He suggested the vanishing teens might have been lured by someone using sophisticated tracking methods, possibly even surveillance drones or GPS devices hidden in the city's public spaces. While authorities were skeptical, they allowed Ethan to consult on the case. Within weeks, using his knowledge of strategy and tactical patterns, Ethan suggested locations the kids might have been taken. On a rainy evening in late November, investigators stumbled across an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Hoover, a suburb just south of Birmingham. The building had been renovated to include hidden rooms, false walls, and soundproof areas. Inside, they found evidence suggesting that several teens had been held there: personal belongings, worn backpacks, and handwritten notes matching Leela Thompson's sketches. It became clear that whoever was behind the disappearances was meticulous, methodical, and patient. The fourth twist came when authorities discovered hidden cameras inside the warehouse. The recordings revealed masked figures moving quickly and silently, guiding teens into rooms and out again. The faces of the perpetrators were mostly obscured, but a figure wearing tactical gear, moving with military precision, appeared in multiple recordings. Was it Ethan Caldwell, a copycat, or someone trained in similar military tactics? The city speculated endlessly, the police keeping details secret to avoid panic. By February 2017, investigators had a breakthrough. A mysterious tip led them to a network of safe houses scattered around Birmingham and surrounding towns like Vestavia Hills and Homewood. Each location contained personal items from the missing teens, notebooks, and letters indicating the teens had been communicating with one another secretly, trying to leave clues. The discovery of this network sparked public outrage and renewed hope. However, the final twist, the most chilling of all, came from an unexpected source: a drone crash. A hobbyist drone, flying over a wooded area in Trussville, captured footage of a hidden passageway leading to a small camouflaged underground bunker. Inside, investigators found the last missing teen alive, terrified, along with the primary suspect, a local contractor with no criminal record, living on the fringes of Birmingham society, using his knowledge of construction to hide and manipulate the city's infrastructure. He had been planning the disappearances for over a year, selecting teens based on their routines, and using social media and local events to track them. The teens were reunited with their families, but the psychological scars remained. The contractor's network, which involved several accomplices who remained at large, was never fully exposed due to fear of widespread panic. Birmingham's streets slowly returned to normal, but whispers of missing teens, shadowy vans, and hidden bunkers lingered for years. Even today, residents of Birmingham glance at darkened streets and quiet alleys, wondering if the van is still out there, if someone is still watching, and if the mystery is truly solved. For the families who lost months, even years, the question remains: could this nightmare begin again, just beyond their sight? Subscribe for more chilling stories from across the United States, uncovering the darkest corners of crime, deception, and survival.